when that knife went in my back, I remember I just thought to myself, fuck man, I've been stabbed, but it didn't hurt. Like
adrenaline rush and that you'll be home at the point, innit?
But I remember my whole body just getting hot, and then my legs just went, like my legs just turned jelly, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Man's on the floor in some alleyway thinking blood, like
just been shanked, fam.
I'm a package right now, do you know what I mean? I'm a Cali pack right now. They're not gonna be putting me in a split tomorrow, boy. Do you know what I mean? But obviously, we praise the God that man made it.
Spread your wings. Nothing is impossible, believe.
Welcome back to the Outside In podcast. Obviously today, yeah, so we're here in Outside In. Today's episode 4. I'm sorry for the wait, yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, it's been quite a bit of a wait. Last episode we had muscle works. You man didn't really like that one, so I thought, you know what, if I come back, I've got to come back with a banger, innit? So obviously we got the dunks here. You're probably thinking, why you got the dunks here? Like, what's going on in here? Obviously today I got my guest in it. I got Natts So Nice, bro.
I'm here talk about life changes. Remember this, man, I have a dream about this. Know me out to my gun for me. So tell a boy just try stop this, but I will make bad flip, but me younger the best. Just my dog, everything will kiss. Count my blessings and I hit for hits. Father God know me really want this, so me know I'm not miss. Yeah, I'm say the right God. Fire man, I come from.
Walk on.
Where is my bro?
Nah, man, I'm there, man. You know, yeah, man, I'm here, man.
How's the journey today, fam?
Cause it was long, boy. It was long.
Yeah, Mouth Broski, we're meant to film this at 5:30. What's the time now, cuz?
Well, you know me, bro.
Whatever I'm saying,
man.
What? It's 6:30, fam. You're meant to come here an hour ago. Just make sure you remember that, innit?
But remember this, better late than never.
You see, I'll give you that. So chat to me, bro. So what? We got the 2 crepes here, you know. What's these say? Like, what fun with these? So tell me, what you doing, bro? Like,
obviously, man's a reseller, innit? Obviously, you know what I'm saying? Like, I started reselling. These are just an example of what I got and what I can get.
The dunks, you know, yeah.
Got the dunks, the low Jordan ones. Do you know what I'm saying? That's
obviously I see you stepping through today. What with the black cats and that? Oof, what? You got a flex on about that, yeah?
Yeah, man. Do you know what I'm saying? I got a little.
Yeah, the cheese. You know what? Yeah, seeing as you're a reseller, what do you resell? It's just trainers and that.
More time, yeah. It's just trainers, car. It's something that man's new to. Do you know what I'm saying? It's something that I'm new to right now. So I'm just starting off with the trainers, and hopefully in due time this year, big things. Do you know what I'm saying?
Inshallah, but hopefully. But you know what? Yeah, seeing as you got the dunks out, what's your favorite like trainer? Seeing as obviously you work with trainers.
Personally.
Yeah, you personally, bro. Seeing as you work with trainers all the time, 24/7.
I'd probably say fours. Jordan 4s store.
Which ones though? Which colorway?
There's loads. Like, I do rock with the black cats, but they're not even necessarily my favorite. I'd say the infrareds, but
yeah, the infrareds, yeah, they're cold. What's it called? He bugged me a few days ago before this, just to talk about how the podcast was. Bro, these infrareds, I was sitting there like, damn. Yeah. Obviously, one of my boys, I think you got them as well, but oof, the infrareds are nice, innit? So Natts, chat to me, bro. So you got into reselling, yeah? Tell me, let's go to where everything started, broski. Let's go to where everything started. So chat to me about your childhood. So you came up from what, south?
No, obviously it's Essex / North London. Do you know what I'm saying? So I grew up over there. Yeah, like obviously from young, I just been. Do you know what I'm saying? I was going through a lot of things from young. Do you know what I'm saying? A lot of things through young. I'm not gonna lie, I went jail a few times. Do you know what I'm saying?
Sir.
So I've gone jail. But each time I'd come out of jail before, I was just some young man mentality, do you know what I'm saying? There was no motivation type of thing. But then it's only the last time I went jail, which was the longest time, I said, bro, you know what, man's a big man now. Like, man have to pattern up, bro. Man have to see what man's gonna do with man's life, do you know what I'm saying? Like, because man's only getting old, you know, man ain't getting no younger, do you know what I'm saying?
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
24 still.
Oh, okay.
24, I'm 25.
You still got time, you can pattern up.
Yeah, but you know how it is though, man. Time flies, and especially me personally, some shit that man's been through, life can go at any moment, do you know what I'm saying? Like, not to talk too much about it, but I've had friends that have died on me. Even me, I've been stabbed myself, do you know what I'm saying, a few times. So it's like, who knows what tomorrow holds, do you know what I'm saying? That's why I have to just grip it all now from young, do you know what I'm saying to you? But yeah, so I started getting into it from, basically I came out, then I had a friend. These times I know nothing about reselling, you know. Remember, man sat in jail for a few years, so I don't know nothing about it. I had a friend talking about, they're gonna go buy a pair of Jordan 1s, talking about $3 bills.
Wow,
Last
what
thing
the
I
hell?
know, Jordan 1s are like a bills, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying? They're like a bills. I'm saying, 3 bills? What do you mean 3 bills, bro? They're Jordan 1s, bro. Like, what do you mean? They're like, nah, yeah, obviously that's what's popular right now, the reselling thing, innit? So obviously, naturally, I've done my little research into, I'm saying, bro, like, that's where the bread's at, do you know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna lie, trainers is something that I like, do you know what I'm saying? I've always tried to stock up on my trainer collection from young, do you know what I'm saying? And even if you ask my siblings, my younger siblings, like, when it comes to birthdays and that, would I always buy them trainers and these things, do you know what I'm saying? So naturally, it's only right that man get into the trainer business,
of
do you know
course,
what I'm
man.
saying to you? So cool, obviously, where I said, yeah, that's where it's at, started doing my little research and whatnot. I got a brethren that does the reselling thing, so man asked him a few tips and advice and whatnot. I bought a pair of him and whatnot. I bought a pair from a few other resellers, and then I'll resell them just to see if I can build up a clientele type
So
of
like
thing.
test the markets and that.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Because man can't go fully into it and then take it out.
Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying?
fully,
Because
yeah.
then man's just going to be sitting on bare trainers, and that don't make no sense, because they're not all going to be my size, so I can't wear them.
Exactly, yeah,
Do you know what
true.
I'm saying? So from time I started seeing it's doing well, I'm saying, right, you know what, cool, this could be me. Then obviously I made a few links and whatnot, and I'm saying, raw, like, yeah, this is for man type of thing. Do you know what I'm saying? This is my type of thing. Like, then raw, like, yeah, like things just started taking off. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, obviously, like I said, this is just the beginning, bro. But I can see big things for this year, bro. I'm not gonna lie, like, do you know what I'm saying? The right people that I got around me as well, and the plans that I've got for this year, like, bro. Yeah, there's no stopping me, bro. I'll be real.
Would you say like your mentality plays a part in that?
Bro, I've grown up so much from what I used to be like before. Cause what I used to be like before, I'll be real, money and these things didn't really bother me before. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man will get a bit of money here and there, but man will splash it. But do you know what it is? As man's got older, man's got responsibilities. So, cool. Before I went jail, man had my whole yard. Do you know what I'm saying? I had a yard to myself. I've gone jail, I've lost my yard, bro. So it's like, man's thinking, raw, I need to pattern up. Remember, man's older, I got bills to pay. Before I went jail, initially, I was young, bro. I ain't paying for bills, I ain't all these things, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no responsibility, I'm just out here living, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
Cool, so, where man's got to pay for bills, then my siblings are getting older, I got to look out for them. And in a relationship, all these things, like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it
That's
just
a
doesn't
lot.
make sense for you to be
It's a
just
lot of things.
acting young and that.
I can't be living like that with no money, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So man have to say, yo, this is man's hustle, bro. This is man's income, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Another thing, what can the police do, bro, with that money, bro? Because it's not illegal money, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna come to man and talk about poker and all these things, because it's legit gains, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? You can't take that money. That's what I'm saying, bro. But yeah, man.
Chat to me from the start, Natts, man. I want to see what's going on from the start. We know about you now, obviously. We've got the crepes here. It's the mad. We've got the panda dunks. We've got the black dunks. And we've got the blue dunks. Chat to me. So what's going on? Like, how did everything start, like, from the beginning? Like, what was your, like, secondary experience like?
Cool. So secondary school, like, I got kicked out of a few schools. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, obviously, when man was younger, I remember man's young, man's immature. So man used to be a hothead type of thing. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, them
like,
ones.
I used to bang out in school over dumb shit, like proper dumb shit, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why, but it's just like, yeah, I got kicked out of school. Like, I remember some situation. But yeah, I got into a mad situation in school. Ended up getting fully kicked out of school. Then cool, going to a new school now. Remember, as you go to a new school, things are meant to get better. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Things got worse. Like, man started really being in the streets. Like, these times now. Man's just travelling now between London, Essex all the time now. So then, yeah, bro, like, things just started getting worse. But do you know what it is? I have to see everything as a blessing, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I have to see it as, if man never took them paths,
you wouldn't be here now.
Gone through what man's gone through, man wouldn't be here now. Man would just be a normal person with a normal 9 to 5, stressed about life. This cost of living shit, I see people stressing over that. You know what I'm saying? I'm stressed over it, don't get it twisted, but things aren't as bad as they could be. Do you know what I'm saying? Because remember, the normal 9 to 5, you're working to live to work.
Yeah, fully,
That's
bro.
dead, That's dead.
And at the same time, you don't even get to enjoy your peas like
People
that.
ain't enjoying their life, they're not enjoying their income, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Me, I don't mind selling the trainers. Like, I could have a sale in like Manchester. Man's based like around Hertfordshire, London, Essex ways, yeah. I could have a shot in like Manchester. I swear to God, I'll go and sell it. I'll go and sell it. If even there's one pair of trainers, I'll go sell it, bro. Because it's something I like to do. Do you know what I'm saying? So, Yeah, man. But yeah, back to the question. Back in school, yeah, man was a little bit of a bad breed. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Are we talking like naughty bad, as in like you just start effing about just for the fun of it, or is it like you was the hothead that no one wants to mess with?
Nah, I wouldn't say I was the hothead that no one wants to mess with. Cause man got along with a lot of people in it, but it's like man got into a lot of dumb situations as well. Like man will bang out and damage things over because just some dumb, you know what I'm saying? Some childish shit. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
So cool. So let me even think of an example.
You know what, yeah? Let me give you a question. What was the worst secondary experience you had? Like, what was the thing that got your mind twisted? Like, the something that you think about now? Like, what was something funny you did, or like something like mad?
I mean,
what was your like worst experience?
I don't even like, not even to. Cause I don't glamorize these type of things. Don't get it twisted. But it's something that's in the past, and I can talk about it. Now I was young in it. Like, cool. So I remember I was on a bus now. Bro, and you know them little compass things in school.
Oh man,
so cool. Obviously,
them little things that look like a striker that like for maths.
Bro, obviously, man on the bus, man this is when man was young. Like man's having a food fight on the bus. Cool. What did I do? I take it too far through the compass here, but it didn't hit no.
wait. Man said what? So man never throwing beans, jacket, potatoes. Man came out with a compass like yo, man.
Man throwing orange pill and these type of things in it. Then I just took out the compass. I went.
Yeah.
These times it ain't hit no one. But cool, I'm just baking off my bedroom now. I'm just like, yeah. I'm not even thinking about nothing. Few fight done. Deep this. Now, as I've gone to turn around, the compass has come, boom, licked me in my eye.
Oh,
on my life, bro, my eyes pissing out of blood now. These times I'm saying, raw, like, fuck that. These times, obviously, naturally, man's gonna get angry, but I don't know who threw it. So I picked it up now. I'm on some raggle shit. The got off the bus. Long story short, but that's not even the situation I was talking about. Cool. Situation past, he didn't come to school ever. Then it got to the point where man just like brushed it in it. But then a year later, it's like a man's come up to me saying, "Raw, like personally, I wouldn't have it." Like,
oh, them like the one that gas you up.
Pride was high. That was the main thing.
When they say that to you, it triggers you. Like, nah, but that's disrespect, bro.
Like the man are like, "Raw, yeah, I can't lie, my man. What? You bust your head and he just got away with it." Like I'm saying, you know, forget that. These times now. On some young boy thing, I took off my belt or whack. Anyway, yeah.
Wait, man said he went into a whole belt mode flipping,
yeah,
you're gonna be a good father, G. Man's gonna pull out the belt.
But yeah, I done something mad in it. But like I said, it's obviously if I could go back now, if I had the mentality I had now back then, I would have said, so what if my man's whatever. Like, do you know what I'm saying? I don't care about that because man got to focus on the priorities. Me getting the get back is not the priority, do you know what I'm saying? I've got to focus on the bigger picture, do you know what I'm saying? But back then, remember, we are young, reputation and, oh, man can't take me for a dickhead type of thing, but we got to remember life, bro. Sometimes you got to let things slide to get to where you need to get to, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whether it's a violation or not, because I don't make you moist, bro, because even if I didn't do that, there's other things that man had done in school or whatever, that certain man, but remember, man are whispering in your ear because they want to see entertainment. Do you know what I'm saying? They're not saying it because they want you to get the get back or they care about the get back you get. They just want to see something go on. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, anyway, fuck with that. Yeah.
So from secondary, you said you went to prison a few times, innit?
Yeah. So cool. So then I got kicked out of school, went to another school. Things just started going left. Like man started getting arrested and that for dumb shit. Then cool. So man's gone to college now. I'm at college. Like 3 colleges. Remember? Yeah. Like
you've been everywhere, man.
I got kicked out of college for some dumb shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Like a youth must have said something racist. Man just dealt with the situation. Do you know what I'm saying? And then, man, like man was like what 17.
Swear you went in at 17.
Yeah, I went like 16. Then I can't remember what exact age, but came out. Then, bro.
Are you allowed to say what the first offense was that got you in for the first time? Because 17, bro.
Some dumb shit. I think it was either something like an assault or possession of a blade. Something stupid, you know what I'm saying? Something stupid, but yeah.
What was that first time like, man?
I'm not gonna lie. Cool. So when man's in court now and they're saying, right, yeah, you're going cooking wood, I'm like, guy in jail. What?
You thought you were gonna beat the case, fam?
The guy ain't going no jail. You ain't going to jail. But like, I can't lie, the circle people had to bear man up, cause man was banging. I said, bro, I'm going in jail for some dumb shit. What do you mean I'm going in jail, bro? Remember, man ain't been in jail, bro. Like, man been on the road, but man ain't been in jail. So cool. Remember, man's got off the bus now. Remember, these times it's why, bro. Like, there's just bare verbals. Man are just giving verbals at the window on some. Who's that? Who's that? Suck your mum. Like, what? Wait, 2 step on the wing. I'm on some raw, like, blood, is this really happening? Like, man's in jail, bro. I never thought I'd go jail. Like, I'm thinking, raw, cool. Man was a bad breed in school, but I never thought I'd be in prison, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? These times now, cool. And I had friends that went jail on these things, but remember, when it happens to you, it hits different. Do you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, fully, bro.
these times now, so cool. I'm sitting in my cell, I'm saying, looked at the bars on the window, I said, cars, like, man's in jail, bro. Like, call my mum. I'm like, yo, like, I'm in jail. Like, she's like, yeah, like, just use this time properly, you get me?
So your mum was supportive, man.
Yeah, obviously.
That's good to hear, man, cause
mum ain't ever turned her back on me, that's one thing, and I love her to death for that, do you know what I'm saying? That's my mother, do you know what I'm saying? But, cool, so, these times, yeah, bro, like, but obviously, do you know what it is? Remember, in them places, you have to adapt. So, man see it as like, raw, man just around beer, man, it's just like school type of thing. I see it as like school now, because remember, man, got education, these things. Naturally, if you just sit there and suffer and cry about your bird or whatever you're in jail, that's not going to make it any easier for you. So, you got to adapt to your environment. Remember, there's man in there that are like man as well, do you know what I'm saying? So, naturally, man's gonna make friends, do you know what I'm saying? So man's made some good friends for life, do you know what I'm saying? Some of them I still chat to this day, do you know what I'm saying? Like, even yesterday I was chatting to one of them that I bought when I was like 16, do you know what I'm saying? Like these are good friends that man's got for life, do you know what I'm saying? Whatever they do in their life is what they do, but we've got a common ground because we're all in the same place, we're all going through whatever together, so cool. But then cool, so man's touched the roles now. I remember I turned 18, boom, what happened? Months later, man got nicked again.
Again, bro?
Yeah, but what did I get nicked for? I got nicked for some dumb shit, like.
Well, it's always dumb shit, cause what's gone?
Obviously, now I look back on it, it's dumb shit, like, because do you know what it is? Like, see all these little violent things that man's getting nicked for, there's no financial gain to them, do you know what I'm saying? And even so,
you're probably just thinking, what was the point?
Talking as someone that's turned it around, I wouldn't say it's ever worth it, do you know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, like, so these times now, man's got it for some dumb shit. I think man's brethren done some bullshit. I can't even remember too tough. But then cool, so now man's on bail. Now I'm on bail, I start like, obviously, during my time on bail, I ended up getting shanked. Do you know what I'm saying? I got shanked in my back.
Pinhole.
Boom, like, I had to learn to walk again and that, like, mad thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, man's in a wheelchair, bro. Like, mad thing, bro. Like, but
that must have traumatized you differently, like, man's in a wheelchair.
In the moment, remember, man was still young them times there, innit? Cool, when did I get bored? Well, I got bored, and I was just like, fam. Remember, them times there, I was still young, I'm still hot-headed, I'm still around a bunch of people that, do you know what I'm saying? They're still my friends, but like, yeah, we're on whatever, do you know what I'm saying? Man, I don't care about nothing else, type of thing. So, cool. Bored. I'm not thinking about nothing else. I'm just thinking about, yo. Like, I'm not thinking about, oh yeah, this is time to quit. That just put more rage into me. Do you know what I'm saying to you? Like, so, man's even more hot-headed now, type of thing. And then, these times now, bro.
How did it feel getting bored, like, bruv? Like,
obviously, I'm not gonna say the whole situation, but what happened? Like, I remember when that knife went in my back. I remember I just thought to myself, fuck man, I've been stabbed, but it didn't hurt. Like,
adrenaline rush and that, you'll be fine at the point, innit?
But I remember my whole body just getting hot and then my legs just went, like, my legs just turned jelly, bro. Like,
flipping,
you know what I mean? Man's on the floor in some alleyway thinking, blood, like,
just been shanked, fam.
I'm a package right now, do you know what I mean? I'm a Cali pack right now. They're gonna be putting me in a split tomorrow, boy. Do you know what I mean? But obviously, we praise to God that man made it, do you know what I'm saying? Because, and man's still walking, do you know what I'm saying? But cool, so that's happened. Remember, man's on bail, but I meant to have court, but I've missed court because I'm not able to attend court, I'm in hospital type of thing, do you know what I'm saying? Then, cool, it got to the point, man saying, bro, you know what, fuck this bail, fuck this case, man, because, bro, it's some dumb shit, I'm not going to jail for that. There's no way I'm going to go jail for it. Like, that's my mentality back then, do you know what I mean? So what's happened now is man's got nicked. I'm doing whatever I'm doing, but I'm out of town, if you get what I'm saying. Like, man was doing what I was doing.
OT, innit?
Type of thing, yeah. The man's got nicked there. Instantly, they've come back on some raw, you're wanted, whatnot. I remember even in the station.
Man's playing live like it's GTA 5 and that, fam. Like, bro.
Man, you know, I just I don't know, boy. I was taking it as it comes them times there. No plans, you know what I'm saying? So these times I remember in the station, I slightly know that I'm wanted. Do you know what I'm saying? I remember I blagged the name. I said the next name. Then they run your prints and these things. They've come back, said my name. I've come on some.
No, that's not me.
I don't know who that is. Why are you calling me that name?
They show you a picture. That's my twin brother, man. That's not me, man.
Give up with that. I'm like, brother, I don't know who that person is you're talking about. It didn't bang. They're like, yeah, you're remanded. Boom, man's gone Bullingdon. Cool. So man's in jail now. Then yeah, basically, so this is when I think man had just come out of the first lockdown, innit? So these times now, raw. I remember man ain't got to link my family, I ain't got to link no one properly, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I got picked up, but I remember I surprised my little sister because she didn't even know man was coming home. That was the only thing man done, but I literally saw her and had to go straight to Northampton. But these times now, cool, so man's up there for like a month in the hostel, man. I remember the first day out of the hostel, I've come down, what? Blood, I got bored in my neck, bro. Do you know what
Again?
I mean? Yeah, bro, like, bored in my neck this time now. I remember I'm on the floor vomiting blood, and I'm saying, blood, like, fam, man's a package now. Like, now I'm really a package. Like, now, yeah, bro, this is me, I'm done. Like, yeah, I ain't even linked my family, I ain't linked my little sister. Like, yeah.
This is just after you come out?
Basically, I count that as my first day out because this was the first time around people that I know, type of thing. Obviously, yeah, that situation was just mad, but yeah. Cool.
You didn't even get time to process the whole COVID thing. You just
Yeah, bro,
said
like,
love.
I just got bored in my neck, and I can't lie, that mashed up my whole nerves. And these
Was it
things.
just a random thing, or was it just like one of them things where someone trying to get a get back on you? Or like,
Nah, don't get back. No get back. It was just like, there was just a situation, an argument, and I got in the middle trying to prevent whatever happened and got caught in the middle of it, type of thing. Do you know what I mean? There was no one trying to get me or whatever. Do you know? It was basically an accident. Let me just call it that. It was an accident type of thing. But anyway, yeah, forget all of that anyway. Because yeah, that happened. Then cool. So man's trying to even get my head around that now. So I'm trying to build up man's life. Do you know what I mean? Like, then happened. Remember, man's on license now, so I got recalled for some foolishness. I think something to do with punctuality or something like that. Do you know what I mean? But like, it was not like man was super late type of thing. Man just got recalled, bro. Yo, again now. These times. So I'm saying, blood, like, just when I had my yard together, remember, I had a yard now. These times I had a 2-bed yard. Like, I was in a good relationship. All these things was going good. Do you know what I mean? Like, man know how jail goes. Man know that when you go jail, it's likely to break down your relationships. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Remember, man's on recall. I don't know when I'm coming home, you know. I gotta wait for a parole and these things. So I'm saying, raw, am I coming home 28 days? Am I coming home 3 months? Whatever, what? Man ended up doing a year, bro. Cool. So
wait, that was because you got shanked?
Nah, not because I got shanked. This was a bit after that. So I got recalled for like punctuality or something. Do you know what I'm saying? Then, cool. Man done a year now. Come out. Boom. Man's at one of them hostels again, but this one's somewhere else now. Cool. These times now, but this one's a bit more stricter because they got man on GPS and all these type of things. Do you know what I mean? Sign on all 3 times a day, like. And I'm not in the area, but yeah. Like, then yeah, cool. These times now, it's not in an area that I'm familiar with, so it's not like I can link people and whatnot. Then what happened is, raw, I've ordered a pizza. Bro, the pizza's come at 10 o'clock. The woman's chatting bare rubbish, talking about raw. Yeah, you're getting recalled, blood. You broke the rules. These times, no one ever told me about no rule to do with that, bro.
Just because you ordered a pizza?
Ordered a pizza, come at 11. It come at 10 or 11 o'clock. I didn't know there's a lock-off time for delivery. No one ever told me that. What? 2 days later, police ran in my room. Yeah, wanted on the recall. All my life, I wanted to cry, bro, because I've only been on the road for about 4 to 6 weeks now. I'm saying, blood, why does this keep happening to me, bro? Like,
Man said just because of a pizza.
What is going on?
Bruv.
Then cool. I've done the rest of my recall now, so I've finished my license. Then I came out at the end of basically September, end of August type of thing. And that's when I was sitting in jail that time now, I'm sitting saying, yo, it's time to plan my shit. Do you know what I mean? Because man can't go jail and with no plan, bro. So I'm sitting there planning my shit to the T. Like I'm saying, raw, this is gonna be the first crep man grab. This is gonna be the crep that man's gonna flip. Cool, man's gonna sell it for this much. Hopefully I make this much profit.
So in prison, that's when you like,
yeah, bro,
just had the template of everything that you're gonna do.
I mean, I still got it in my house now. Do you know what I'm saying? Like all the paperwork I wrote out, and there's still plans that I ain't ticked off yet. Do you know what I mean? But I'm halfway there. Let me just say that. Like, so this is when I'm saying, yeah, cool. Yeah, this is the crep I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna flip this. When I get that crep, I'm gonna flip that. Let me hit up these people because these people are good for that. And because remember, when man go jail and all these places, I got friends in all different parts of whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? I got friends that do music, friends that do this, that. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm saying, raw, this is someone that's gonna support me because I support them type of thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I got friends in good places that will help me get to where I need to get to type of thing. And because they're my friends, they would help me. If they don't, they don't. I don't really care because
you're up either way, innit?
I'm gonna get to it regardless. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get to it regardless. I'm content. I will get to it regardless. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, so cool. These times now, yeah, like I'm just planning. Then I remember before I've even touched the roads, cool. I've got the link. Man's ordered about 12 pairs of crepes. Like man's ordered about.
Shit, this is the first time like you started buying the crepes.
Yeah, but I done this from jail. Do you know what I
Oh
mean?
shit.
Man's ordered them, you know them black canvases, Jordan 4 black canvases.
Oh yeah.
I got myself the black cats them times there.
Are those the ones you're wearing or?
Yeah.
Shit.
The black cats them times there. Got the black cats them times there. Do you know what I mean? Then cool. What's happened? Then man's touched the roads now. But the first day I remember, man ain't got to go no probation. So I'm happy. I'm going straight to the place where all my crepes are. I'm saying, yo, it's time to get busy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just posted. I didn't even post all that fresh home shit. I just posted the crepes. I said, yo,
man's back.
What do you need? Man's got it. Obviously, naturally, remember, nobody knew that man was going to do the reselling thing. So people like, Ross, swear down, you're starting to do this.
Yeah.
Obviously, I started making a few sales. But then when man, I started to see, right, this thing's popping, you know.
Giving you some results.
Like, my man's actually making sales. Like, that's when they're coming in more and more and more. Do you know what I mean? Like first it will be man's hitting sales to like family and friends and they're posting. Then man's just trying to build up my page.
You got to start from somewhere, innit?
That's what I'm saying. And you see with man's page, remember a lot of people, like I ain't knocking no one on that, but a lot of people they buy their followers. I'm trying to do man
legit. I know what you mean.
You know what I mean? Like everything has to be legit, bro. So you can see it and be like, yeah, these are real people.
I know fully what you mean, bro. Cause I've seen brothers with like 100k followers. I look at the thing, got like 1 bill like likes, and I'm like, bro, what you on? Like, at least do it properly,
that
fam.
stuff has to add up, bro. Do you know what I mean? Everything has to be authentic around here. Do you know what I mean? Man don't do that fake shit in terms of anything. But yeah, so cool. Man's started selling them. I remember as man's come home, no license. See how much weight that is off my shoulders. That I've gone carnival, had a good time. Do you know what I'm saying? Man's worked on relationships and like, do you know what I'm saying? Fixed certain relationships that was breaking. Like everything's just going good. Do you know what I mean? Man's enjoying my life. Man, I went to Paris the other day. Like,
oh yeah, I remember you told me about that. Yeah,
bro, like man's really living the life that I wanted to live. Cool. Man's not a millionaire yet. Man ain't doing the mad things yet, but man's on my way there, bro. Guarantee that, bro. You know what I mean?
You just got to enjoy the way there, man.
Of course, bro. It's about patience as well, bro. Do you know what I mean? Man, I'm patient, bro. One thing about me, I'm patient. I'm not greedy. Do you know what I mean? Remember, a lot of men are trying to make $1 million in one day.
It's never gonna happen in one day, bro.
I'm not trying to make $1 million in a day, bro. You see me as well when it comes to the reselling thing. Remember, some people, they're trying to make maximum profit. I don't really care about maximum profit type of thing. My thing's more, as long as I make the money back that I put in, then I'm happy with that. Because I need to, do you know what I'm saying? I'm still building up, do you know what I mean? I've still got a long way to go in this thing, bro. And that things are just getting better though, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, man's just bringing my plans to action type of thing. You know what I mean?
So you've been in the reselling game for how long now?
So naturally, obviously, I'd classify from the time I made the first sale. That's how I see it. But man made that first sale from jail, bro. So I'd say not even long, bro. What is it like? August, September, October, November. About what? 7 months, bro. You know what I mean? 7 months.
What was the feeling of the first shot? Like as soon as you
obviously the first sale was just like cool, yeah. But do you know what it is? When man started, I can't lie, a lot of the sales man made are through the links man's got in jail type of thing as well. Because man's remember, man's in jail, man's made friends, so man's got a lot of friends in jail type of thing. And remember, man in jail, they're not seeing the latest crep type of thing. Do you know what I mean?
They have no clue, bro.
They ain't got no clue. They're not up to date with these type of things. They ain't, for them to get the latest type of crep, that's a blessing in itself to them, to certain thing. You know what I mean? That's something from the outside that's up to date. So at least they can say, at least they're up to date with their drip or whatever. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, that's something that cool. I remember man shot some black canvases to one of my friends in jail. Yeah, bro. Like from there, yeah, man, like it's just going good. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's just going good from there.
You know what? Yeah. What was the maddest shot you made? Like, did you come across any mad customers or weird customers that gave you a headache or something, or said you're fake or
I've had people try to do this time wasting thing, innit? But see that time wasting shit, I don't play that. Do you know what it is? It's cool. They will come on some, bro, can you get me a crepe? Source them. Naturally, but this is when man's new to it and this is a learning curve for me. So before, man would just source the crepe out of my own bread and think, yeah, cool, fuck it. Source it, then they're talking and ahs and I ain't been paid and all these little things. I'm saying, but now man sitting on crepe that you asked for. That's out of my pocket, bro. What do you mean? Obviously now, naturally, what I do, so
deposit.
If you ask them, yeah, I'll do a deposit. So if you ask me to get a pair of crepe, I'll tell you send me half of the bread so I can order it and whatnot. And then when they land or when I meet you with them, you give me the other half of what the whole price is. Do you know what I'm saying? And because why I take half before I make the order is because so you can't go back and, because if you turn back and say, I don't want them no more type of thing,
yeah,
then you're gonna lose your bread. So
yeah, that's calm.
You might as well just
and
buy
you can
them.
show them and make more, even more
well
fees.
Just buy them, because why are you gonna lose your bread by changing your mind? Do you know what I mean? Or what you're best off doing is when they land, then you sell them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, fully.
But yeah, so remember, there's a lot of things that man's learned from. Cool. Even I've had a lot of time wasters. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, bro, it's crazy. Obviously, and I can't lie. One of my friends, obviously, he's in jail now, innit? But I can't lie. That guy, do you know the one I said that I met when I was 16 in jail? Still my friend to this day. He's been supporting, man. So he's bought at least 15 pairs of crepes off a man. That's just for himself. Let me not even talk about what he's bought for his gal and these type of things. You know what I mean?
I swear down. He's proper supporting.
That's a good friend. Do you know what I mean? Some of the crepe them, he ain't even seen them. Do you know what I mean? But he's just remember naturally on the phone, man will just describe it to him how it looks.
Yeah.
He's saying, yeah, fuck it, man's gonna grab it off you. And you see a man show loyalty like that type of thing. Man's gonna bust you, bro. Man's giving him at least 3 pairs of crepes for free type of thing. I'm saying, you know, you're rocking with man rock with you, so here. Do you know what I mean? And naturally, remember, man ain't greedy, so when it comes to doing deals and these things, man will do 2 pairs of crepe for a good deal.
Yeah,
whatever, man's got
you rather create loyalty in it than someone just you mug someone and then
deal with people properly. Because I always say it like this, cool. See people that are too big eye and hungry for things, yeah. It's cool. They say someone's plugged back. Cool, let me say it in terms of crepes or something, yeah. Let's say I'm a crepe plug now. You're coming to man for 10 pairs of crepe. You decide to finesse me for 10 pairs. But you're trying to resell them. But you try to finesse me for 10 pairs of crepe now. Now our bridge is burnt. You ain't gonna get no crepes nowhere else, nowhere again. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you keep rocking with man will start flinging you crepes for free. Saying cool, here, take it. Yeah. Man will just do you correctly to the point where you're gonna make more long term. You just gotta think long term in this thing. A lot of people are doing quick term and short term. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I saw this thing on Power. Yeah, short term thinking causes short term results in it. You'd rather think long term and get the long term results in it. Fully that.
You gotta know what you're doing out here, man. I'll be real.
Because most men are a bit short-minded, like they want things now, like ASAP.
The patience. Obviously, yeah, cool. Remember, everyone's struggling at it now. Everybody needs it now, but it's just about when your time comes, your time will come, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, you just gotta have a plan and be calm and collected with it. You gotta be calculated as well, though. You can't be panicking and trying to do this and that and trying to put your hand in every single pie. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and with no plan. If you're gonna put your hand in every single pie, you best make sure you got a plan, so that if this one flops, man's gonna do this, man's gonna do that, man's gonna do that type of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Because most man they try to do 5 things at the same time. Like they probably watch like a little motivational thing on Insta for let me just try to do everything I can in it. But what you need to do is focus on one thing, make sure that's completed before you move on to the next. If it flops, then move on to the next. If it doesn't, then you got something permanent for a good while until you decide, alright, cool, let me put someone else in charge of this while I go run this. Like it's just it's like expanding your portfolio and stuff like that.
You know, it's even with man, remember, reselling wasn't man's only initial plan. You know what I mean? Like, eventually man's gonna be doing what hopefully, like us, if it's go to plan, this year man's gonna do an event. Do you know what I mean?
Shit.
Like, man's gonna have a party.
You're gonna see me there, you know that. You're gonna see me there, fam.
Come on. Man, but man's gonna have a big party, and it's gonna be most likely, obviously think about it, Jordan themed. Do you know what I mean?
Say nothing.
In the party, man will do Jordan giveaways as well in the party. Do you know what I mean? Raffles in the party.
Make sure you lot are there, you know. Make sure you lot are there, fam.
But obviously, right now it's just a planning process. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, along the way, man's gonna be doing man's own beverage and these things like. But it's all gonna tie in.
Don't give too much away. Don't give too much away. We don't want everyone to know, innit? It's a secret plan, bro. Don't worry.
Just know you're gonna see it all at the party. Do you know what I mean? That party might be a few months down the line. It might be within a year down the line, but it's gonna happen. Do you know what I mean? When man say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it.
Cause I remember me and my boy Natts. So we were talking about this like a few days ago. We linked up in it. So I asked him, like, obviously you see reselling, it's not a long-term thing. Obviously it can run you about a year or two, this, that, it can sort you out. But obviously at one point the market's gonna know like, yo, you're reselling this. Like nowadays from trainers it turned into like driving test dates. You know what I'm saying? Like people just switch up, fam. So reselling is good, but it has like a cap on it. Like you can make bread off it, but you need to use that bread smartly, because most man probably resell just spend their bread on anything and everything. You got a plan, like say for example, I remember you told me, so from the reselling game you've got other plans and you're gonna use that P that you made off this to obviously start your own stuff. Like
yeah, of course, that's what it's about, because man's building for man's future, bro. Do you know what I mean? Cool, man's 24, 25 this year, whatever, but in the blink of an eye, man's gonna be 30. Man's gonna sit down at 30 and be like, what have I accomplished in life? Do you know what I mean? So man's got to build it up from now. Man's got to start from now, bro. Because man's on the road. Man's not in jail no more. So now's the time to really get it. Because I've experienced it where freedom can go at any moment. Do you know what I mean? I've experienced it where, cool, I personally have not died because I'm still here, obviously. But man's had friends that have died like that unexpectedly. Do you know what I mean? I remember sitting in jail watching the news and saying that my friend died. I didn't even know. Nobody told me. I saw it on the news. That's how I found out. I'm saying, what? How? Type of thing. Do you know what I mean?
That's mad, bro.
Or remember the situations man's been in. It's like, do you know what I mean? So man have to, and that's why man even say to myself, bro, I'm destined for greatness, bro. Because even from what man's gone through from young, like, not to get into it too tough, but even man's adoption, all that stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, you're adopted, like?
Yeah, bro. Like,
shit, man.
So obviously man's biological. There's a situation from when I was born, whatnot. But you see, like growing up. Obviously, I've got my adoptive family and they've never gave up on me. But growing up, remember, in my mind, there's always been something missing type of thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's something that, maybe that's why I had a lot of anger in me. Because, like, psychologically, probably that's why I had a lot of anger in me. But it's like, cool. 2020, when I come out and after I got bored and all these things, I met my biological family. Like, some of them, I met my brother, I met my mum. Do you know what I mean? And a few of my cousins and uncles and that, innit? And my grandmother. So, it was like a peace of mind. Cool. I still ain't got a lot of questions I got a lot of questions that need to be answered, but at least now I know why I look like. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like, man grew up for how old is I? I was 22, so I grew up for 22 years not even knowing why the fuck I look the way I look. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
22 years thinking, bro, I don't even know what my mum looks like. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, my adopted mum is my mum, and I love her to. Do you know what I mean? But remember, in the back of my head, naturally, I'm thinking, bro, why do I look like this, bro? I don't even know why I look like this. Do you know what I mean? Now, I've got a few answers type of thing. So, yeah, like, stuff like that is a strive that made me just say, bro, man has to win. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Man
like,
has to win, bro. Man ain't taking no more L's, bro. Big man thing. This is the time for elevation now, bro. I've been telling people 2023 is the elevation year, bro. 23.
Come on, bro.
What's that? Look on the side of that box there. What does that say?
Which side?
That side there.
Oh yeah, it says 23.
23, you know what I mean? That's a Jordan number, bro. You know what I mean? So this is man's year, bro. Cool, my name's not Jordan or anything, but you know, that's what I do. So yeah, bro.
See, you know, it's gonna flip up though. I can't wait, man. I can't wait to see what you do, man. Alright, cool. Chat to me, yeah. So what's some advice you'd give someone? I'd say probably in the reselling game or in life in general. What's something you would say, like, because obviously you've been through a mad thing and now you've turned your life around. Chat to me.
What I'd say is patient, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, it will come to you. And even in terms of like roads, obviously, naturally, do you know what it is? Man ain't no one to tell no one how to live their life type of thing. Do you know what I mean? Because everybody's got their own path. Remember, you have to go through things to experience certain things to be able to know what's happening. Do you know what I mean? Because I see it like this: if man never went through what man went through, man wouldn't be aware of certain situations and that man wouldn't know what to do in certain situations. But because man been through certain things, it's like I know how to deal with things now. When, do you know what I'm saying? I know how to tell people. So it's like I don't even know what I'm saying there, but yeah. Like, in regards of just know what you're doing, man. You gotta know who you're rolling with, and just make sure while you're young is while you got a plan. Do you know what I mean? Make sure you got that plan and you execute that plan by any means. But just know that it will come to you. Do you know what I mean? Just don't try to rush into it, because it will come. If you really want it, you will get it. That's another thing. Because a lot of people, remember, there's a lot of people that talk about business and all these things on Insta and all these things, bro. But doing shit to try to get to it, bro.
Man,
you're just talking a good game, bro. Like, that's all wonderful, but what's that talking doing, bro? It's just be a hot breath in the air for no reason. Like, that ain't doing nothing for no one.
Let's talk more action, innit, bro?
You know what I mean? You have to execute and be like raw. Like, cool. Remember as well, naturally, to start a business, you do need some type of funds. So however you get them funds is however you get them. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not going to tell no one.
You got to start from somewhere, innit?
But once you got them funds, don't go splash it on parties, bottles and all these things and the lifestyle that you're seeing these influencers and rappers living.
Because they got a bread for that shit.
They got money to do that, and it's not a thing to them.
Yeah, man.
Don't see your first bag and go splash it at the club or whatever.
Yeah, or like go and get a Montclair, like Canada Goose and them ones.
Then what? Bro, you got a Montclair and you ain't got food in your fridge. Come on, man, use your head, bro. Like, so you just gotta know what you're doing, fam. You gotta be patient, fam. So when you get that first bag, think about how can I make this bag into 2 bags, type of thing. How can I invest this money? How can I flip it into something? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
Like I said, whatever it is whatever it is. I'm no one's told no one how to live their life, but just make sure that, yeah, bro. If it's business wise and it's something that's legit, bro, that's the best thing you can do, because no one can touch that piece once it's yours. Do you know what I mean? That's your piece, bro. Do you know what I mean? You ain't got to worry about no chases and all these type of things, bro, because that's your bread. Do you know what I mean? You ain't got to worry about stashing bread and all these things, because it's your bread. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, bro, but yeah, I'll just tell people, bro, make sure you got a plan, bro. I mean, just execute.
Alright, cool. So let me chat to you. So obviously, I know obviously you're a big spender. Obviously, I've seen you. Obviously, nah, bro, you're a big spender. I know you, fam. So obviously you got the black cat. But obviously, he's not stupid. He's not spending 7 bills like you, man. Yeah, I know you, man. There, fam. Obviously, 7 bills. It's not that thing. But obviously, I know you've had a few Rolexes in the past. I had to say it, innit? Because it's a dream for everyone, innit? How's it like getting the first one? Like when you went and first got your first Rollie, what was it saying? Was there enjoyment in it, or was it just like, it's just a watch, innit? Like,
it's like a reward. Do you know what it is? Man's not really materialistic, so man don't look at it as like, yeah, like, I got it now, Like, it's
just a little accomplishment.
I got it, let me just reward myself and be like, yeah, cool, like, you know what I'm saying? But let me not even get too gassed by it, do you know what I mean? Because certain people cop something like that and lose their mind, do you know what I mean? You see them, they're taking a snap, they're drinking a drink on Snapchat, but they're doing it like this. Like, you don't need to do
that.
Like,
yo, which way are we going?
Do you know what I mean? Doing all of that, bro. You just gotta, you gotta stay humble. That's another thing, innit? So when I got it, it's like, remember as well, man's around guys that these things are nothing to them. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, cool, I got mine now. Let me just, yeah, bro. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, like, man's just humble with it, bro. I'll be real, man don't even man forget I even got it type of thing. Do you know
Sir,
what I mean?
like,
Man don't
them
even
ones.
think about it. Man don't even think, oh yeah, I got this. Cause it's not something I promote. It's not something that man's gassed over. It's just there. Do you know what I mean? Type of thing. Cause when you got that mentality, even with money, like you gotta remember, money comes and goes, bro. Do you know what I mean? You can have money today, you can lose it all tomorrow, type of thing. So these things, you're not gonna bring them with you when you cut out of this life. You know what I mean? So just you got it, innit? Don't worship it, type of thing. That's how I see it still. You know what I mean?
I've got one more question, yeah.
Go on.
So obviously you've got to stay motivated to do all of this stuff, yeah. Would you say your journey is the one that motivated you, or how'd you keep your motivation? Or
Do you know it is my little sister? Like I just see it as bad. Man, do everything for her, type of thing. I'm like, and cause my little sister, she's into acting. Like she's doing well. I'm not gonna lie. She's all in Amazon Prime and
yeah.
adverts here and there. Do you know what I mean?
Nah,
Man,
that's it,
I
man.
remember man sitting in jail. I don't know about it these times. I'm just watching TV. I see an advert.
Man sees his little sister
yo,
like,
yo, rewind that, bro, quickly. Cool. I rewinded it now. I had to call my sister and say, brother, did I just see you on TV, bro? We didn't expect to see the adverts and these type of things. She's like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. I said, bro, like, yo.
that must have been cold.
Where she makes man proud, I see it as man gotta make man's family proud. Do you know what I mean? Because she's young. Do you know what I mean? So I see it as with man. I'm gonna be touching 30, like I said. I need to do something, bro. Do you know what I mean? I wanna be able, cause there's things I do wanna do in life, luxury wise. That I wanna be able to fly where man wanna fly spontaneously. Like,
Yeah,
I
man.
wanna be that guy not wanna be that guy because
But for other,
I'm
it's for
older.
yourself basically. Like you just want to enjoy
I
life
wanna
as
have
step
the
as you go.
options to be able to be like, you know what? What do you want to go America to? Cool, I can't go America. Do you want to go Jamaica tomorrow? Yeah, cool. Let's go Jamaica.
Yeah, that's
Like,
cool.
No hesitation, no sweat. I don't want to be that guy. Oh, Jamaica. Oh, alright, cool. Let me think this long and that long. Like, and I'm scratching my head thinking, cool. So let me spend this much. I can only bring this much and that. No, I want to do it. No sweat type of thing. Do you know what
Yeah,
I mean, look how
because then you
people
can't
do
even
that.
enjoy the holiday like that, bro.
Do you know
like.
what I mean? Because you're always thinking about your budget. You want to go buy food. You got to even think about what food you can get. You got to think, nah, because I can't spend that much because then I can't eat tomorrow. Type. That's
Yeah,
dead,
man.
bro. Man want to be able to eat every day, live every day, and just be peace. You know what I mean? That's my
Yeah,
biggest thing,
man.
peace, bro. No, yeah.
That's a big shout, man. Because I'm thinking like, to know that your freedom could be taken like that, and like you could be gone the next day. Like you'd want to live life to the fullest every day, innit? And that's what most men like forget. Like more time they're just thinking like, I've got tomorrow, I've got next month, I've
In
got
the
next year.
moment.
Like more time you don't, like you've got to think that, bro, I've got to do this now. Because then at one point you're either gonna be dead or something like that. You want to enjoy every day instead
No,
of
of course, you want to make the most. And like another thing that's man's job is, like I said, man's family, what man's been through. Remember, man ain't got no youths right now. So when it's time for man to have youths, it's like, it's not a big thing that man's gonna be stressed over. Obviously, remember, life is a blessing in itself. Do you know what I'm saying? No matter man's situation, whatever. But man don't want the situation to be stressful. Do you know what I mean? Man don't want to have kids and think, bruv, I can't even afford nappies this week and nursery and all these type of things. That man want to be able to have a kid and just be like, yeah, like,
spend time with him,
what
like
do you
enjoy
want to
it.
do type of thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't get to man had it all right growing up. Do you know what I mean? So man's been to a lot of countries and but it's like, I want to give my youth them type of options as well. Do you know what I mean? Because man's seen how hard my parents have worked. Do you know what I mean? That my dad, you come from Jamaica. Do you know what I mean? You come from nothing and he made something out of nothing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if he can do it, what's man's excuse, bro? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Like, I remember there's always people making excuses in this thing. Like, people make excuses and watch next people's pocket and all these type. I think is, bro, if they can do it, why can't I do it? Even this, for example. Remember, so man come out of jail, man's just trying to live it up. Do you know what I mean? Man's just been in
Trying to
and out of
enjoy
jail
the freedom
for
a bit,
for the
innit?
past how many years type of thing. Do you know what I mean? So man gotta live it up. I'm trying to enjoy it. I'm going carnival, doing a bit of spending, all this. Like man bought like 12 bottles to carnival, bro. Like, for
You
what
must have
reason?
enjoyed carnival then,
Do you know
G.
what I mean? Man was just super drunk for no reason type of thing. Do you know what I mean? But like, that's not even the point I'm making. But cool, so I'm spending. But then I got people asking me, oh, why are you spending like that, bruv? You just come out of jail. But I'm gonna ask you, fam, why aren't you spending like that? Because you haven't been in jail. I've been sitting in jail and now I'm spending, bro. Why aren't you spending like that? Because you ain't been in jail. You're out here living your life. Just live it up, bro. What do you mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like, it's crazy. It's crazy, boy.
So my peoples, yeah, I need to say a big thank you to you, bro, for actually coming out. So the way I met Natts was, bro, imagine, yeah, this was the time I was filming the Muscle X one. I left all my equipment in one of the offices that I have, so I came to pick it up. But I just met my man in the DLR. I was like, he looks like a calm brother. I was like, let me just chat to him, because my job is like networking and that, innit? So I was like, yeah, I just appreciate the fact that man gave me the time of day, because most man, like, because I'm 17 and that people just violate sometimes, innit? Like, they just, or they'll tell you yeah and they just violate. I'm just glad you showed up on that, man.
One thing, man, is man flash straight, you know what I'm saying? Anything, business, people, everything, you know what I'm saying? Because man just clean hearted, bro, you know what I'm saying? If man see that you're trying to do something to, remember, everyone's been in a situation where they're trying to do something, bro, do you know what I mean? Man see that, yeah, you're trying to do something, do you know what I mean? Man see that, yeah, my man, yeah, he's trying to do the podcasting, whatnot. It's gonna help me and I can help him, do you know what I mean? And
yeah,
even
we
if
both
it doesn't help
elevate.
me, man will see if I can help you, bro, because that's the type of person man is, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, yeah, bro, man's just that type of guy. Man wouldn't tell you, yeah, I'll rock with you and then not pick up your calls and
That's what I'm
lift you,
saying,
do you
yeah,
know what I
man.
mean? From time you come up to man on the train, I remember the conversation, bro. It's up to you if you want to say your asset, do you know what I mean? Like, you saw the black cats, he said, yeah, do you know what I mean? What do you do? I said, bro, man's a reseller, bro, do you know what I mean? Then from there, like, then we started chatting, do you know what I mean? But crazy.
But yeah, you, man, if you want to get your crepes, like, look at these, bro, all clean and dusted and that, fresh, and he doesn't mug you off. He's not doing no stupid prices, because I heard a brother tell me like a few times, like 2 bills for pandas. I'm thinking, bro, you do realize they're worth like £90, like legit, like from Nike, fam. Like, obviously my brother don't give you no stupid prices. If you need your crepes, you need sourced crepes, obviously you know to hit him up, is all legit, all good. Obviously, I'm gonna leave all his details in the description. Obviously, do you wanna give yourself a little shout out, bro? What's the?
Follow the Instagram, Nat_so.nice.
But yeah, everything's in the description. We've got his Instagrams, everything there. Anything you need to do to hit him up, make sure you go do that. If you're looking for some drip, you know, shout my man. And obviously, he's got a lot of things coming up in the future, so make sure you watch out for it, because it's gonna be a mad thing, innit? Well, that's all I gotta say. It's gonna be a mad thing, innit? I've heard some of the plans, but obviously I can't mention that to you. Like, you lot are just gonna have to wait and see. You know what I'm saying?
23 elevation, man. Remember, it's the
Come on,
Jordan,
bro. OUTSIDEIN. We're out. That's episode 4. That's a wrap. Let's go.
Hey, don't do it.
Spread your wings. Nothing is impossible, believe.
What do you mean?